Okay, as you can see, the car's washed. I'm getting ready to get some before pictures, try to get close up to show the swirling. But anyway, so we're washed. I've taped off the trim, most of it. There's a few spots like this grill on the bumper I didn't bother with. That's to keep the wax off later when I get to that step. Anyway, we're getting ready to do the SSR 2.5 from Poorboy's World. This is a polish, medium. I'll be using this orange pad in a moment on it. According to the directions, and I have to get back to shaking it, but it says this contains no wax or silicone. It can be used in the sun or shade, so you can see I'm still kind of half and half right here right now as the sun comes in. I'll probably go ahead and just do it right here in the driveway. So we'll put a little bit on the pad once I get it on my polisher, and then we'll start. It says polish using light pressure and continue until it dusts slightly and the shine begins to appear, and then we'll buff off with a microfiber towel. So this will be the first step to get starting to get the paint corrected on the Mini. Okay, I've done part of the hood with the SSR2. I'm going to see if I can show you the difference. So over here I've not done this part. I don't know if you can see the swirling around the reflection of the sun, and you can see over here some little where the cracks and all in the edges of the vinyl were. There's still some little residue or something there, probably some old wax. We move over. Now we're over in the part where I just finished polishing. It looks so much better. I mean, still, it's not a mirror, but it's getting pretty close. Definitely an improvement. No more swirls over here. And then down over here, I got all that residue off from the stripes. So it's looking very, very good. Okay, I'm done with the second stage of polishing. As you can see, I've moved into the garage because it got too hot out in the sun, which also tended to cause the SSR1 to want to clump up some. So anyway, everything is looking good. Nice clear paint job again. Swirls are gone. Everything's in good shape. So, and I'm at about 7 hours in now. I've taken a couple short breaks. So the next step is to put the stripes down. Okay, before I get going on the SSR1, I'm going to clean the pad from the other SSR2 so I can use it again, although I have another pad to use for my wife's car, a nice new one, but I should be able to use this other one again. So this is some pad cleaning powder that I got from Detailed Image. According to the directions, empty the packet into 3 to 4 gallons of water. And I guess you would just, because as a note it says replace solution weekly or more often with heavy use, so I guess I figure you just keep a bucket around all the time, but I'll have to dump this out because it's my rinse bucket as well. And I only have about maybe a gallon, so I'm actually not going to even put this whole packet in. I'm going to only do a small part of it. Oh, I should have got some scissors. There we go. All right. A little yellow powder in there. that's that. You see I have my white pad for the next step. I'll cover that in a second in another video. Let's get this stirred up a little bit. And I'll throw the pad in there. Everything I read on the internet said let it soak about 20 minutes. And then rinse it out, go throw it out in the sun, let it dry. So I'm trying to remember to get a picture afterward to see what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like right now. This started out as an orange pad, and you can see that's kind of gray, which is the color of the SSR2. So that's major there. So I'll throw this. Okay, I have finished the first step, the SSR 2.5. Getting ready to use the SSR 1 hair. This is the fine polish. This will just give us our final shine and kind of finish things off. Again, this is just like the other. No wax, no silicone. Using sun or shade, hand or machine. I'll obviously be doing the machine. Can be used on clear coats, all paints. Removes light swirls, fine scratches, oxidation, whatever. Shake bottle well. Apply a small amount to the paint surface or on the foam pad. I'll do the 5 pea size spots on the pad. Put it down on the paint, and then again it's just like the other, polish using light pressure and continue until it starts to dust lightly, and then buff off with a microfiber towel. Alright, so I have my Porter cable up here. I'll go ahead and show you. This was the same thing I was doing with the 2.5, but we just start out by putting like about 5 spots on there. Now on the 2.5 I was doing my glass, but I think I'm just going to stick to the paint, so then I'll just do like this to get it on there, and then turn it back to 4 and get going with it. Alright, see you later. Okay, I'm done with the second stage of polishing. As you can see, I've moved into the garage because it got too hot out in the sun, which also tended to cause the SSR1 to want to clump up some. So anyway, everything is looking good. Nice, clear paint job again. Swirls are gone, everything's in good shape. So, and I'm at about 7 hours in now. I've taken a couple short breaks. So the next step is to put the stripes down. Okay, as you can see, I now have hood stripes on the Mini. I think they're even. This one over here has got a couple very, very tiny little creases in it. I don't know if I can show you one. Here's one right here. You probably can't see it in the video. We'll have to see if as the vinyl relaxes, and it should go away. If not, I will use a razor to cut it out. But overall, went pretty smoothly. I did use the wet method to get it on there. The biggest problem is my trim my chrome trim piece here that goes on the front. I had, I guess it was so old and brittle, a bunch of these things all broke off, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to glue them back and save it, or if I might have to order a new trim piece to go on there, so we'll see. Okay, just to follow up on that last video about the chrome trim, as you can see I have it back on. There's basically one tab right along in here somewhere that was still good. Otherwise there's a screw down there, one here, and one down here holding it on, but kind of looks like it might be okay, so might be able to make do without buying a new piece. Okay, now the boot stripes, new boot stripes are back on as well. Again, pretty quick and easy job. It turned out to be, I was a little bit worried about that, but looked to be pretty much even, I think. Have to get the badge back on at some point here, but pretty good progress for the first day. Wash, 2 stages of polish, and got the stripes back on. So now whenever I resume work, I can go right to waxing and then take care of some of this other stuff like the black trim and wheels and door jambs and stuff.